The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
I spent time the other day talking about poverty mindset with Skitlanta while doing the live with Auntie Riri. And I said, Skitlanta, Tamara has a poverty mindset, right? And some of those things can be kind of deeper depending on exactly how far you can actually go with this. But if you look into even a biblical context, Matthew 25, 24 to about 30, right? God distributes resources according to each person's ability. Hiding or burying what you are given is judged as laziness. God expects a positive return on what he provides. Such as some of the verses. Luke 19:20. A servant keeps his master's money hidden away in the piece of cloth. Failing to put provision to use causes the provision to be taken away. Tamira is at a place where eventually her meat is going to be taken away because I feel like staying in Shayla's house is going to get her nothing at all. It's going to get her nothing. Nothing at all. Let's jump into this. So I want you just to visualize the whole idea that some way, somehow, Shayla has convinced the honeypot girl that Denisha and Wayne are having a whole relationship. And she is basically up in arms over all of this. Now, you see, if the honeypot girl had her own place, Skitlanta should have had more clear thought or clear thinking. But you can't have clear thinking when you're basically around a person like Shayla, because she's basically one of those confusing spirits as well. Very confusing. And that's kind of why Amber and Shayla go well together, because I'm realizing now that both of them have a confusing spirit. Them can confuse the entire place, right? Not that Delicia and Lauren and them any different. But I'm just saying, I'm focusing on those two now. Let's jump into this.
What you trying to do to me? What are you trying to do to me?
What you mean what I'm trying to do to you?
It's one thing for me to have to sit here and watch you with your girl, watch y'all kick it or whatever. Okay, cool. But you walk around here, whatever it is that you're doing with Denisha, putting her up in front of the girls, acting like we just...
Wayne has to look on her because it makes no sense. It's like, I don't know what was the inkling that shows that. Like, of all the things that Tamara didn't even verify it for herself. She never tried for watch and observe or any of those things, because of course Shayla just puts the battery in her back, and some way, somehow she goes off into these tangents. And Shayla actually is able to put the battery in a lot of them back, right? Because she does it even in Delicia's back as well too, the other day when they were doing the Denisha thing, which she had to check now. But I just can't understand how it is they allow Shayla just to run rampant on all of them. Like, them just don't realize that she is who she is, and you can't really take what she says very seriously. But Tamira is under her roof, so I guess you have to listen.
Be on, like, she might as well be on the... Like, what's up? What's all that about?
It's about me giving another woman, a black woman, an opportunity.
That's all you doing?
Yeah.
Out of the kindness of your heart?
The kindness of my heart. You don't believe that, do you?
I don't believe anything that comes out of your mouth anymore.
But do you believe what come out of my heart?
Not at all. So you might as well just tell me now.
What you asking me, Tamara? Tell you what.
Oh.
Do you got something going on with Denisha?
Man, come on, man.
I mean, you gotta understand where I'm coming from, right?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't. At this point in time, I don't understand where the honeypot girl is coming from. I feel like the honeypot girl now is at a point where she's very obsessed with Wayne. I feel like the honeypot girl is now clearly obsessed, and Shayla is making her crazier, like literally. But see, this is what I meant when I said poverty mindset, because what poverty mindset does, Skitlanta, is it keeps you trapped in a certain place. A place of insecurity, a place of not thinking there is enough. This is what it does to you. So the honeypot girl now is now running around town extremely insecure, not even sure where herself is. She can't find herself. She can't find nothing at all, and she fast, but the fasting now work because she basically in Shayla's house which she needs to move out of, but she hasn't moved out of it, and Shayla can tell her anything, and then she just gets going. No level of let me sit down and observe and watch myself, let me try to suss things out. None of those things at all. And even so, it's like, you know what? Hey, I'm done with it.
Yeah.
She's my assistant.
But no.
Then you gave her a job, right?
Yeah.
You calling me not once, but a couple times, checking me about her. And you got a track record with Anthony and his girls, you know? So
Yeah.
what's up? Just like, I think I would respect you more if you just told me.
I don't care about your respect. As long as you don't disrespect.
You know?
I don't care about
You
your
made
respect.
that very clear to me.
I don't care about your respect at all. But what you asking me? No. And I know you're probably not used to a man ready to bless a woman without dealing with her, but I do this all the time. There's plenty of women that you don't know of, even while we was talking. I still look out for it just because they got kids or whatever. So you think you know me, but you ain't never get to know me.
Right.
I gave her opportunity. I know you're not used to seeing that, but just continue to watch. That's why it's the Kountry Wayne podcast. Because no matter if you don't trust me, obviously God trusts me.
Exactly. And that's why it has to be the Kountry Wayne podcast. Because guess what? That's what I said to somebody the other day. Wayne realized that him can't give these girls any monies. For those who keep saying, well, Wayne is just the investor. No. Wayne has to own this, because if he doesn't own it, these girls will use their emotions and they'll run it into the ground. Funny thing is, as much as him clownish for whatever it is, he's the only person holding it together. That's just the truth. If Wayne is supposed to sit down and listen to these girls, it will go into the ground, because you're gonna easily have a person like Shayla that's gonna be able to do something like this, where she can just go in a honeypot's ear, and in 2 seconds she just flip just like that, and she gone back into the same mood that she was in before. This is what I meant, Skitlanta, when I was talking about poverty mindset. This is what happens to you when you overly save and you don't use it to get yourself peace, so that way you can have clearer thought and clearer thinking. But instead, you're around a person that is always doing wrong and that's always pushing things around the certain places. The honeypot girl now can't say that, she trusts Shayla for whatever, because Shayla is still doing the same things. She hasn't changed. But now when we realize the honeypot girl likes being around Shayla, because, I guess it's cool. I guess that's where she wants to be.
And God says in the Bible, He say, I'm not blessing you because you're so good. Just everybody else so bad. So what do you do behind closed doors? Because the world know my flaws. But it's crazy. We don't know that much about you. You keep running that mouth. They're going to find out about who you are on this podcast. And then you're going to come to me one day and be like, I get it now.
You know something, Wayne?
What's up, Tamara?
It's a really long way to say no.
Well, maybe I wanted you in my presence for longer than what you expected. I enjoy you sitting right here.
It really is pathetic, but you know what? You're going to have some fans that will come out and them love this nonsense. It's just it. Ladies, I want to understand, like, what goes through your head? Like, how do you, a woman like Shayla, don't women like identify women like that and like realize, you know what? Maybe I need to move away from someone like that, or is it that like y'all keep a Shayla around? I gotta ask y'all that, because that part I think I'm blind to, and I want answers.
You a pleasure. Don't you ever forget that. And don't you ever try me like that.
Well,
I'm blessing
you're
that girl.
welcome for my presence.
It's just girls with overinflated egos. That's what it is. That's why Amber do her thing this morning, and then Shayla do for her thing, and then Delisa do her thing, and then you have Lauren who do one or two. The girls them have overinflated egos. It just is. It's it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling that regardless, the only person that behave right now is literally Lauren. And what's she named? And Denisha. Those are the only two people that literally is calming down. Everybody else just very active. I cannot even believe that Amber is this active. And here's why I can't believe it. Because Amber's supposed to be the person that has someone. That's what people tell me. It's like, I just not get it. I just not understand what's going through them. How do they allow Shayla to do the things they do? Look what Shayla has done to her. Look how Shayla has turned her into like something that she's not. And she get worse and worse and just worse. Every time I see her, she gets worse. Look here, give me a tick. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to you soon.